Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about shooting music videos on tripods. So I've been spending a lot of time shooting on a tripod for corporate stuff lately, and I'd say that it helped me to start seeing things in a little bit of a different way. It requires time to slow down and just not get too fancy with it. Shoots went a lot smoother and I felt a lot more confident with the footage that I got. After shooting these commercial projects, it got me excited to use this same technique on music videos. So let's dive into the 6 reasons why you should shoot your next music video with the tripod. Number 1 is steady your movements and motion. Make sure you get a tripod that has a decent fluid head. The fluid head will be necessary for smooth movements, which is the biggest pro of using a tripod. Basic pans and tilts become so easy on a tripod. You can actually achieve really cool whip pans and whip tilts with the tripod. The other hidden advantage of using a tripod for these steady movements is the ability to have smooth rack focuses, smooth zooms, and follow or track characters with all 3 methods at once. This becomes very hard when on a gimbal, and you can do it while handheld, but it will be a lot more shaky. Number 2, it provides a professional look and feel. Tripods are a staple on any movie set for a reason. Tripod shots are synonymous with the cinematic language. When in doubt, keep the camera still. Unless you're trying to tell the audience something with a camera move, you're best to leave it on sticks. You'll see that when you do use movement, it makes more of an impact. Number 3, forces your composition skills. When you frame a shot on a tripod, what you see is what you get. I've had many situations where using a gimbal or handheld felt smooth, but when I got to the computer, it's like, what happened? With a tripod, you have a view of everything. You can put your grids up, use your output markers, see everything in the background without needing to move. One thing that's often missed is the camera height and angle. In our haste to get ready, we tend to hold the camera wherever it's comfortable. With the tripod, you can see the differences that the camera height makes. I recommend getting a tripod that makes it easier to lift the camera up all at once. This also uses a bowl system to help keep it level as well. Number 4, makes for better set design. Like I mentioned before, using a tripod slows you down and makes you look at the whole picture. This naturally just makes you more aware of the background and what's left in or out. You are able to make your frame a painting.
You can see the red sheet under the white blanket. Do you think that would bug you guys? Pull it down a little? Yeah.
You're a G. Put things that make sense in the frame and beautify it. Start wide and make sure you're being deliberate about what the background looks like. With a gimbal or handheld, you're going to have to make sure all the lights are hidden and there are no production elements showing, and most importantly, there are no Starbucks cups in frame. The tripod helps to limit those things because the range of motion isn't as wide as the other 2 methods. Tripods help to be more intentional with your shots, and thinking in those terms can also help you get better handheld and gimbal shots in the long run as well. Number 5, improves performance keeper rate. I throw a lot of stuff out when it comes to music videos. When you see in a final edit is about 10% of everything we shot on that day. I'd also say I can keep about 20 to 60% of my gimbal and handheld takes, where tripod takes are pretty much good from front to back. The rate varies on whether or not I'm keeping the head loose or still, but it's definitely easier to recover when things start to feel a little off. Number 6, experiment with extreme angles. When I have my camera on a gimbal, I find my angles aren't as unique. The motion is great, of course, but there are some cool looks that I'm missing when I use a gimbal. Extreme angles and fun framing are super fun to play with. Depending on the song, they could be seen as necessary. So I think I've made a good case for why I use a tripod for my music videos here. I'd love to see what kind of ideas you can come up with involving your tripod. Gently tap that like button and subscribe if you feel so inclined. My name's Ciprian. I'll catch you guys in the next one.